Hey guys, today we're going to be reacting to the Nick 30 stories from the Battle Bus, and I hope you enjoy. Yo, bro, I'm recording right now, bro. I'm recording a video. Yo, bro, I'm recording a video right now, Gabe.
Motivated.
Yo, they're watching Nick 30 stories from the Battle Bus.
But I think anything is possible if you work hard. Genuinely. You can do anything if you set your mind to it.
At least I
passionate
can.
About it, even if you're feeling doubt. I felt a little bit of doubt too. There's always a way to flip it around. If you never back down, never give up.
Check my check. Bring on the Gabriel.
Genuinely.
Bring on the Gabriel.
Okay, and I'm gonna do my intro in 2 seconds when I'm on the battle bus.
1 for the money and 2 for the Gabriel. Make it loud, that's all that we know.
Hey everyone, it is Nick K, 30 here, and welcome back to a
When
new
I
Fortnite
move,
update.
you
We're gonna be
move.
checking it
Everybody
out.
says,
We're gonna
Gabriel,
do
let's go.
One more time. Hey everyone, it is Nick K, 30 here, and welcome back to another Fortnite. There's a lot
Yo,
more
bro,
to
I'm gonna
Fortnite,
be
a lot more to
AFK now.
streaming than just, are you good at the game? One more over there. Love it. When there's a story all the way down from start, middle to end. Nice, and now it's gonna be a 1v1. Context really emphasizes how good the clip is. Trying to no-scope, this is it. Oh my gosh. Oh, he is good. I love this thrill. Tagged him, he's one shot. Full box, I coned him. Oh, he got out. Full box, no. Oh, GG. See, guys, that's why I like Fortnite. No matter what, there's some great players out there. I think context is one of the most important things when you're making a good story.
Hi, baby.
I grew up in Nova Scotia, Canada.
Hi, guys.
Kind of out in the boonies, not a lot of people to hang out with. You just make your own fun in the backyard. My parents really didn't have a lot. My mom moved from Lebanon. She came here to Nova Scotia. My parents had a lot of different family businesses, from like a convenience store to a pizza shop to an automotive shop.
In every business, they had a role. They always worked. Nick always worked with us, him and his brother.
We would be there doing tire changes, oil changes, putting cars up on the hoist.
It's nice to show them how to work.
Because life isn't easy.
Nothing is easy,
Nothing's
no.
easy.
And they think what we do is easy, so if they're involved, they know it.
I learned that working hard was something you needed to do. If you want to succeed in life, you need to give it your 110%.
So I remember this as clear as it was yesterday. It was grade 1. I was dropping him off at school. And he looks up at me. He said, "Dad, what should I be when I get older?" And I said, "Well, you want to be, something where you can make good money." Because I said, you need money to live. But I said, it'd be nice to have a job that you can help people too. He said, "Do doctors make lots of money?" I said, "Yeah, they can." "And doctors help people?" I said, "Yeah, doctors help people." "Okay, Dad, I'm going to be a doctor." I said, "But you need straight A's to be a doctor." He said, "Okay, Dad, I'm going to get straight A's."
My brother, I want to say, is what I call perfectionist. His grades were always perfect, like perfect straight A's.
Prioritizing school was #1 for me. I want to become a doctor. I want to try to help people. I want to be able to have the best resume to be able to succeed the best that I could. So I was doing Taekwondo. I was doing guitar lessons. I was in the mathletes, peer tutoring, student council. And so as you can imagine, it's a lot. For my first year in university, I didn't get a single grade below A+. And going into my second year, I kind of started to get a little overwhelmed, and it was just nonstop study. It got to a point where I was so overwhelmed that I can't do this.
There was a lot of stress on him. I could see it.
You did say one day he's gonna crash.
I mean, you can only handle anything for so long.
I kind of just lost myself. It was too much. I guess I just got to a point where I was overwhelmed, and I needed something different. This is my room right here. Along the way, I was just kind of doing a YouTube channel. Hey, it's Nick A30. It was Nick-A-30, Nick A30. It wasn't anywhere near popular. I was embarrassed. I didn't tell anyone. My friends didn't know. When I did my channel, I was trying to be the best version of myself because I was not happy at the time. It was kind of like, I wouldn't say a fake it till you make it, but you know how you can become something. Every time I was filming, I would just be happy. And it came across as very cringy sometimes. And that's why I was embarrassed. It was just way too high energy, way too forced. And you could tell, for sure, you could tell. At the time, I think I had like 30,000 subscribers around that time, which, if you think about it, if you're really trying to go full time, it really isn't that much. But it was something I was very passionate about. Things aren't going so well. I'm honestly not very confident. I'm not very... At that point, I was very, very burnt out, so I needed to change something. I just feel like YouTube is the one thing right now that I'm good at, I'm confident at. I know we can make it far. So I really try. I came to my dad and I'm like, Dad, I printed off all the analytics, all the documents, all the videos that I've done. I want to stop university and I want to pursue making content full time.
I said no. You got to go to school. At least if he finished his university degree and then want to try to do something. But he's stubborn. I'm stubborn. She's stubborn. We're all stubborn in this family. So we were looking for a house so we could have my mom and my dad and that live.
Bro, wait,
And
bro.
as we were
I'm
looking
gonna
through-
leave your party, bro. I'm letting my
downstairs
viewers react to
garage,
the
I said
stories
to
of
Blake, I
Nick
said, I'm thinking
30.
of building him a stream room, giving him a chance.
Oh, of course that you're a big
I showed
monkey,
him the
bro.
garage. I said, now, what do you think if I took half of this garage, we'll set it all up with computers and stuff?
You realize that they
Stream.
can't hear you?
I'll give you 1 year. 1 year to prove me wrong. He right away, he looked and he was kind of surprised. I don't know if he knew if I thought I was serious or not. I really thought he's just going to get it out of his system. and go
Okay,
back to
bro.
school.
Why, bro? Why are you taking this too
Remember?
far?
All right, Mr. Muni. I agreed to his offer.
I want you to say something that we'll look back at 10 years from now.
But I knew dang
Nah,
well
bro,
I was taking
actually,
it, and
don't
I am
do that.
gonna become a full-time creator. I am not taking no for an answer.
What do you have to say once he's in his room
Nah.
recording? What?
Just don't do it.
Why?
Out, bro.
Do you think this is a waste of time?
Fine, bro. Bro, just don't do that.
Let's go to Anarchy Acre. I want to go guns blazing. When I was on my come up, I would be doing a 5 a.m. live stream for 5 hours. Then I would be editing a video.
When bro gets to platinum, I'm gonna start
And
laughing.
then I would do another 5-hour stream to appeal to people in Europe, people in Australia.
Nah, if bro gets to platinum, I'm gonna laugh so
And
hard.
I did that for a year straight, non-stop, every single day.
I know, right? That's the.
I think because I edited my own content,
That would just be
I
sad.
was able to excel at a much higher rate than most people because I was going through and
Big
looking
butt.
through how I got eliminated, how I was eliminating other players.
Of course, I'm gonna give
Always
you
in a
bow
learning
pop,
mindset.
big bow pops.
As I continued to stream it, I was good in certain aspects of Fortnite. One of them being building and editing. I was so quick at it. But there was this clip.
Nah,
I
bro,
was
if you
on top
actually
of a
do that,
1x1,
Gabe.
And I edited down. I shot at someone, jumped up, closed the edit, went back down, edited it, shot. It was just one of the coolest clips ever. That is so clean. At the time, no one had done anything like that. It was unheard of. Eventually, the name that stuck around was the 2017 Edit God. So as I was streaming, like viewership was going up and up and up. Oh, they did. Wow, that's huge. I think within a year, we gained like 2 or 3 million subscribers. It was absolutely unheard of.
So I remember in January 2018, I went away to the police academy. I was a squad leader. And I'm walking through the hall and I would hear my son, I heard my son's voice, Nick's voice. And I like looked into the room and they're watching Nick live. Okay.
You know, I faked him out there, guys, and I pre-aimed.
And I walked a little further down the hall and somebody else was watching him. And I remember that night there was probably 6 or 7 people watching him. He really started blowing up. He started getting huge.
I look at my emails that I had associated with my YouTube channel, my social media, and all that stuff. I had like 30,000, 40,000 emails.
There were so many opportunities and so many brand deals and so much stuff. There was just too much. And he kept saying to me, Dad, I need your help. Like there's a lot of opportunities here and stuff that I don't know what to do. It got to be real hard for me to help him. And I said to Blake, I said, do you think I'm being selfish? He's got once in a lifetime opportunities. And I'm running around doing policing. So I went to the chief of police. I said, I need 6 months off. I said, no pay. There was a lot going on. They wouldn't give me 6 months off. They said they couldn't. I said, I'm gonna have to resign then. So I resigned to manage him and help him take care of his business and you know, his
Rest is history.
rest is history.
I have to give credit to my mom and my dad. My dad is my manager. He's my security at events, my stream room builder, my mechanic on my car. Any kind of problems with the stream, he fixes it. My mom, she's making sure I have meals cooked. She's handling the taxes, managing my finances. I think the reason why I put so much work into my channel is because I saw how hard my parents worked. I saw how stressed out they were, and I knew that this could be a really big thing if I really dedicated my mind to it, that could really help out and do something good.
At the end of the day, I think that all goes back to hard work, persistence, and put your mind to something. I'd always tell him, you don't know how strong you are, that's your problem. And he didn't understand what I meant when he was younger. If you're not trying to be better, then you're not living.
When I wake up, I'm editing Fortnite. When I wake up, I'm streaming Fortnite. When I wake up, I'm talking about Fortnite. Everything that I've done has led up to this moment, and the fact that I now get to be in the Fortnite ecosystem, in Fortnite itself, and see myself, play as myself, to be in-game in Fortnite.
For Nick, I think it's a dream come true. Really.
There's a lot of elements in the icon outfit that my
Yo, what do you want, big man?
recognize. They know me for the Mogul Master Fortnite outfit, so there's a little bit of that. They know me from the never back down, never give up mindset. The 100 player customs that we do with our community, get everyone involved. That references the king and the crown on the outfit. So there's just so much stuff. I feel like I'm sharing it with the community, but also my family as well. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here with the icon outfit. I wouldn't be talking to you guys right now. You know, I'm just gonna enjoy it, soak it in, keep on working hard. Everything that got me to this point right here, I want to keep on doing. I'm gonna be streaming every day. I'm gonna be working hard and never backing down, never giving up.
Anyways, guys, that's the end of today's video. I hope you like it.